Well, if you need your over-the-shoulder bag to carry gear like spare mags, tourniquets, and self-defense tools, or more everyday carry items like a laptop, some documents, a phone charger, and your backup flashlight and multi-tool, well then this terrain stealth messenger bag is absolutely demanding our attention. Well, welcome back everyone to another gear review here at Gideon's Tactical. You know, messenger bags have always been a solid piece of gear for myself, regardless if I'm going to the coffee shop to do a bunch of editing and meet with someone for the day or run into the office or just around town. I rotate back and forth for my EDC bags between messenger bags and backpacks, really depending on the scenario and just kind of the situation I'm in. And this particular LA Police Gear bag really is setting a new precedent, I believe, for the brand. Because LA Police Gear has been around for over 20 years, producing equipment that is really well laid out and extremely high value. But I feel like this series represents a leap, not only in innovation of design, but also in materials chosen to build out the gear. The first big upgrade are the zippers. They are now using Ykk zippers throughout the entire series and over this entire pack. And that just speaks to the level of quality. These run super smooth throughout the entire bag, but also the 400 denier polyester, which is wear resistant and water resistant, that will shed a lot of dirt, grime, and moisture. But that's just scratching the surface. So let's go ahead and dive in a little deeper and see what the true capabilities of this bag really are. First off is just the dimensions. I'm really happy with the overall dimensions that this bag offers. It's not too small to where I can't get my laptop in there. This will fit up to a 15-inch laptop and its padded sleeve. But on the flip side, it's not so large that it becomes a nuisance to carry and you start losing your gear and equipment because it's so cavernous. First, let's go ahead and hit the two attachment points, how you're gonna carry it. The grab handle is well built and reinforced, so it's not gonna be abrasive to your hand and gives you a little bit of padding, very easily to grab. And then the shoulder strap. It's a 2-inch webbing that's really well built, box stitched on both sides, very adjustable. I'm a larger guy at 6'2" and about 215 pounds, and I still had about 2 feet of length on me to be able to extend, and then it can obviously cinch much tighter for a smaller frame person. It does have a removable shoulder pad that has breathable mesh on the back. That is a really nice touch. I do have a particular messenger bag from Mystery Ranch that didn't even come with a shoulder pad, so it's really nice to see that on this type of messenger bag. Two things to note. The first is that there is not a rubberized tactile portion on the shoulder pad. The breathable mesh does grab slick nylon coating better than some that I've seen, so I didn't have too much of an issue wanting it to slide off, but it would have been excellent to see a little bit of rubberized texture like some other LA Police Gear bags that we've seen in the past to help grab onto those slicker raincoats and other gear like that. Second is that there's no buckle to detach the shoulder strap from the bag itself. It is sewn in on both sides with good stitching that will be able to support the weight that's in the bag. But if it ever got caught up on something, you wanted a quick release, or you wanted to modify the strap in some way, run something over it or something like that, you won't be able to remove it from the body of the bag. Now, as we spin around to the sides of the bag, on one side, you're gonna get a mesh water bottle pocket that can easily handle your Nalgene's and full-size thermoses. And on the flip side, you're gonna get a wall of 3x3 MOLLE that is really well stitched in there, so it'll be able to bear a heavier load. That makes it very easy for you to attach your MOLLE compatible gear or tactical equipment. And that bleeds right into an innovative design feature I've never seen on any bag before. And they're corresponding pockets that run underneath the PALS webbing and underneath the water bottle pouch and are the height of the bag, but they're basically pointed down in reverse. So the opening is down, pointed towards the ground with Velcro and a little tab that closes them up and little toggles to be able to pull and open them quickly for these quick access pockets that you could put things that you don't want to be rummaging around in the main compartments for, that you would want quick access to, say like a tourniquet or maybe a spare magazine for your firearm. And what I discovered is they work really well for lightweight gear and equipment like a tourniquet or other medical supplies, or a compact magazine for a sidearm or a flashlight, things like that. But heavier weight items, say like a full-size AR magazine fully loaded, which does fit in there and the pocket will accommodate it, was a little too heavy. When I was doing a jerk test, it broke through the Velcro and disconnected that and made the magazine fall out on its own. So just depending on the weight of the item will determine whether or not it's best suited for these quick access pockets, but they're innovative and they will give you quick access to certain gear items that you would otherwise have to rummage through the main compartments for. Now on the rear, you're gonna have nice pads of breathable mesh so that you're not gonna get as much sweat up against your body for extended periods of time, which is excellent. You got those two Ykk zippers to get into the CCW compartment, which is very large. You could easily fit a full-size sidearm in there with spare mags to boot, or other types of self-defense tools without issue, or it would easily accommodate any full-size tablet or compact laptop. And as we move to the front, I love the color combinations and low profile of the bag to keep that kind of stealth, urban profile going. And this heather green, they have heather blue and heather gray. So I love the color combinations that they've gone with. A very low profile LA police gear, LAPG print on the front, and then a very small Velcro wall for hook and loop patches if you like, or if you're not gonna put a patch on there, it blends right in to the rest of the bag. The front is going to have a single zipper giving you access to a very large dump pocket. There's no organization in here. This is a good place just to throw things that you're going to get into a lot that you don't want to dive into the whole main compartment of the bag. The bottom has also been reinforced with a water-resistant polymer to give it not only toughness and some rigidness on the overall bag, but protect your gear if you're putting it down in wet or grimy environments. Now, one thing LA Police Gear has always offered with their gear is value. Their backpacks, pouches, and gear have always performed well and been able to do it at really reasonable prices, and they've carried that over into this line. The MSRP on this bag is $100, and currently when I'm making this video, it's on sale for $90. Then you add to it my exclusive promo code for you, the viewers, which will get you another 10% off, and that does work site-wide. So if the Terrain Stealth series makes sense for you, awesome. We'll have links for you below for that. But any gear and equipment in general that LA Police Gear carries, you'll get that 10% off if you use that promo code. And being someone who has used and tested messenger bags from brands like Mystery Ranch and Vertex and 511 and VanQuest, and the features as well as materials that LA Police Gear is putting into this bag as well as the entire series shows that these can easily compete with the big boys and do it at a lower cost to you and me, the user. Now, LA Police Gear is a regular sponsor here at the channel and did hook me up with this bag so I could test it out, give you guys my pros and cons, and help you better determine for yourself if this messenger bag is worth looking at and putting in your rotation when you're throwing down your hard-earned money. As we grab those Ykk zippers, there are two options. You can just kind of half zip it to the two corners. That will give you quick access to some of the main items. Or if you need to get into the whole compartment, it will open it up 3/4 of the way and really fillet itself open to present to you all access points and all organization inside this main compartment. And that's where you're gonna find that 15-inch laptop sleeve that is fully padded on all sides, including the bottom, which is excellent to see. And then that divides into another main sleeve dump pocket for other documents or tablets or books. And on either side, you are going to get two zipper mesh pockets that are on the interior as well. Then you're gonna hit up against another rigid divider. So that's gonna give the sides some structure and give a little bit more structure to the bag overall, with another zipper in there that you can put documents and different things like that. Then you have your main organization panel with two main pockets. So you can put all sorts of larger items, and then several smaller slits for your pens and narrow flashlights, and say like your knife, torque screwdriver, and items like that. And that leads right into the front panel wall that has another zipper with a dump pocket that you can throw other loose items in. And so, having tested and used over the years dozens of messenger bags, what I really like about this internal layout is that it gives me a lot of space and open areas to put larger items, and it's not too confined and trying to over-organize the area. And then giving me a lot of larger dump pockets, zipper pockets with no organization in, allows me to maybe throw an EDC pouch in or a medical pouch, and gives me that option. So it has just enough organization without being overkill and eating up the free space, but not just being a dump pocket and then you've got to go out and buy your own organizers to really organize any of the gear in there. So it's a good blending of the two. Well, there you go, guys. I hope this video has been fun and entertaining and giving you the data that you need about the Terrain Stealth series and this messenger bag in particular. I'm excited to see the direction that LA Police Gear is going, giving us definitely an upgrade in materials as well as keeping consistent with innovation of layout and giving us really good layout as well, and still giving it to us at a good value. But I look forward to hearing your guys' thoughts. I invite you to leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions, or if there were aspects to the pack that I need to go in a little bit deeper for you. I'm happy to do that and answer those questions for you. I invite you to smash that like button and subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. I'm throwing up content like this every single week. Check out the other video, and until next time, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.